Have you ever noticed how winter always seems to come with a few unexpected surprises? Not just the cold air, the warm sweaters, or the quiet evenings, but those tiny moments that make you stop and wonder what just happened. Maybe it was the soft crackling sound when you took off your sweater, or that sudden little shock when you touched a car door after stepping outside. It is surprising, a little funny, and sometimes even makes you jump for a second. Welcome to tonight's story. Before we begin, take a moment to get comfortable. Let the day slowly fade away, and if you enjoy gentle stories that explain everyday mysteries in a calm and relaxing way, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue creating peaceful stories for quiet nights just like this one. Now, let me ask you something. Why does winter seem to turn ordinary moments into tiny sparks of surprise? Why does your hair stand up when you brush it, or your sweater whisper with soft snapping sounds as you pull it over your head? Many people remember learning about this in school and thinking, oh yes, static electricity, and then never thinking about it again. But tonight, we will take a closer look. Not with complex science or difficult words, but through a simple story anyone can enjoy. Imagine a cold winter evening. The air is dry, the lights are warm, and everything feels calm. You take off your coat, and suddenly there it is again, that familiar sound, like a secret being shared between fabric and air. It feels mysterious, almost magical, as if winter itself is quietly playing tricks on you. But this story is not about danger or fear. It is about understanding something ordinary that happens to almost everyone, yet is rarely explained in a gentle and friendly way. Static electricity is not a monster hiding in the dark. It is simply nature doing what it has always done, moving tiny charges from one place to another, reminding us that even the smallest things can create moments we notice. Tonight's story will take you through those moments slowly, like a walk through a quiet winter night. By the end, you will see these little sparks not as surprises, but as familiar companions of the season, harmless, curious, and quietly fascinating. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let us begin our journey into the calm and curious world of winter static electricity. On a peaceful winter night, everything feels slightly different. The air is cooler. The world sounds softer, and even simple movements seem more noticeable. This is the perfect time to understand why static electricity becomes such a frequent visitor during the colder months. Picture two ordinary objects meeting each other: a sweater and a shirt, a strand of hair and a brush, or your shoes against the carpeted floor. As they move together, tiny particles called electrons quietly shift from one surface to another. This movement is so small that we never see it, yet powerful enough to leave behind a gentle surprise. Some objects gain extra electrons, while others lose them. One becomes slightly negative, the other slightly positive. On their own, they remain calm and quiet, holding on to their tiny imbalance. But when they finally meet again, the energy looks for a way to return to balance, and that is when a tiny spark appears. In winter, the air is often dry, and dry air does not help electricity move away easily. Instead of spreading out and disappearing, these electric charges stay close, waiting patiently. This is why winter feels more sparkly than summer, when humid air gently carries charges away before we ever notice them. Many people first experience this when stepping out of a car. The journey creates movement and friction, allowing static electricity to build up quietly. Then, as you reach for the metal door, the charge finds a path to escape. The result is a quick, harmless jolt that surprises more than it hurts. These moments may seem random, but they follow simple rules of nature. Static electricity is not trying to scare you. It is simply responding to motion, contact, and the dry winter air. Even your clothes play a role, as certain fabrics hold on to electric charges more easily than others. In everyday life, static electricity is usually harmless. It might make you laugh, pause, or shake your hand for a moment, but it fades just as quickly as it appears. However, in special environments such as factories or fuel transportation, people take extra care to guide these charges safely away, showing how understanding even small forces can make a big difference. At home, the experience remains gentle and familiar. It becomes part of winter's quiet personality, like the sound of wind outside the window or the warmth of a blanket at night. When you understand it, the mystery disappears, replaced by calm curiosity. Static electricity reminds us that the world is always moving, even when everything seems still. Tiny forces are at work everywhere, shaping moments we barely notice until they make themselves known in the softest possible way. As the night grows quieter, it is comforting to know that even the small surprises of winter have simple explanations. Static electricity, once a confusing and unexpected visitor, becomes something familiar and almost friendly when we understand it. The soft crackle of clothing, the brief spark when touching metal, or the gentle lift of hair are not signs of danger. They are reminders that nature is always active, even in silence. Winter slows the world down, inviting us to notice details we might otherwise ignore. When you experience these moments again, perhaps you will pause and smile instead of jumping in surprise. You will know that the air is dry, the charges are small, and everything is exactly as it should be. Nothing more than a quiet interaction between you and the world around you. Understanding brings calm, and calm brings rest. That is why stories like this are perfect companions for the end of the day. They allow the mind to relax, to let go of worry, and to settle into peaceful thoughts. As you prepare for sleep tonight, let winter's gentle mysteries fade into the background. Let your breathing slow, your thoughts soften, and your body sink comfortably into rest. The sparks of the day are gone now, replaced by stillness and warmth. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with us. If this story brought you comfort, clarity, or calm, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue sharing peaceful stories for restful nights. Now, close your eyes, relax your mind, and let sleep arrive naturally. Good night, and sweet dreams.